What's up, guys? Welcome to a new episode of the Devlog. Today's gonna be it's gonna be quite quick today, I think, because I'm sick. And yeah, you can probably hear it in my voice. But yeah, so I'm gonna go over what I did. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna demonstrate it and stuff like that. But yeah, I didn't do that much considering. I mean, I did do quite a lot actually. Now I think about it. It's just that it was a lot of troubleshooting and stuff like that, so it's not that interesting to recount, I guess. But basically, the biggest thing I did was create AI for the characters, the enemy characters, and really like honing on the pathfinding algorithm. It still got some issues. For instance, when like the sometimes the game crashes when you start like running away from an enemy that's locked onto you, and sometimes you can just face with an enemy. So it's not perfect at all, but it's a start, I guess. I've made it so that the enemies can like attack you, like they can enter in combat mode and stuff like that. So different AI types have different states: roaming, pursuit, fleeing, and combat. And these states kind of work. And I mean, obviously, depending on the, I'm gonna add more. Depending on the enemy types and stuff like that, and also the conditions to enter these states is going to depend on the AI type. So I've got aggressive type. Obviously, it's the type that just rushes into you and hits you. Coward type, which just flees. These are for guys like in Dark Souls, you know, like the enemies that you kill to get. They don't attack you, but like you have to kill them in time before they flee. Or in the Diablo, the loot goblins and stuff like that. I'm sorry. So yeah, different AIs and stuff like that. And I've also made it so that you can finally, as a player, attack. You can have weapons and stuff like that. I've added one weapon actually. Let me just demonstrate that real quick. Wait, not that. Okay. I also changed the keybinds, switched them around, and I think I forgot to map the inventory button. Inventory, it's I. Now technically it's still I. It shouldn't be new. Hang on, let me just restart the game real quick. Because I did not have any issue about that last time I played. My goodness, why is it not working? P is not working either for character sheet. That's a bit annoying. Everything is working. Well, that's a bit annoying, to be honest. But let me demonstrate something else while I'm at it. So I've made it so that you can change the direction you're looking at without having to move, because that's something that's quite important. Because when you move, you end your turn, obviously, and sometimes you just want to switch the way you look at. So now you can press Control and pick a direction, and then you're gonna be facing in that direction. The sprite doesn't really show that. That's why I chose that arrow design. But I think it's quite cool because it's important, and I was kind of worrying about how to do that, but I think I found a nice way to do it. I'm going to show you real quick the pathfinding algorithm that the guys here do. So as you can see, they're starting to follow me. I don't think they crash the game anymore when they follow you for too long, but as you can see, there's still a way for us to phase through, which is a bit annoying. I think I know why I have an issue with the inventory system and stuff like that. So let me just fix that real quick because it's not that difficult, I don't think. It's just that I've said, no, never mind. I don't think it should work. Interact, skip turn, attack. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. Where did I put that in the code? Inventory HUD. If event is action released, inventory. Yeah, that should work. Inventory. Let's just rebind it, I guess, just in case. It's not a conflict with the controller, I don't think. Well, it doesn't work for some reason. Nothing works except for the displaying of the direction, which is not perfect, to be honest. Oh, and also there's... Oh, right, I'm stupid. Never mind. To help with the programming of the few things I was doing, I just made it so that the HUD for the character was invisible, because I don't remember why it did that, to be honest. But yeah, there you go. So now, okay, I can, for instance, equip torch in my left hand and an axe, a steel axe in my right hand, and I can go down to the dungeon to do what dungeonees do, you know what I mean? To kill people. So let me just... I still need to make a loading screen, but it's, you know. So, okay, so say you want to... This guy, you want him to come to you rather than come to him. You can skip your turn by praying T. Yeah, T, not Y. And then they come to you. Then you can reposition yourself and hit them with X, and he's dead, pretty much. I mean, you can't die yet yourself because I haven't programmed in their attack. I just make it so that it tells Hazza in the command line, because I just need to know that they are in attack mode right now. I don't really need the character to die. But basically, it gives you a bit of information about what you're doing, so you skip your turn, and then you attack blank name because this is a test enemy, but it would say the name of the enemy and deal 22 damages. The damage formula is pretty simple. It's if you use a violence based weapon, it multiplies the base damage of your weapon by your modifier. It's not that difficult. I mean, it's not that complex. Maybe for spells, it's probably going to be a slight bit more... I don't know what happened. That's one of these problems I talked about earlier about the crashing with the pathfinding algorithm. I don't really understand what happened, but that's not good. But whatever. This is something for me to do later, you know what I mean? So that's definitely in the cards for next week. That's pretty much all I did, to be honest. I think it took me a lot of work because it ain't easy to be... I don't remember the saying. I'm sorry. As I said, I'm sick, so I'm kind of like scatterbrained. So I think that's gonna be it for today. Simply, yeah, all of that took me some time, and I think it might not be like that flashy, but especially since it's still really bugged. But well, yeah. That's all I have to say about that. I think. See you next time. In the next one. See you tomorrow for some more Baldur's Gate if I'm not too sick to record. And yeah, bye bye.